Hey guys, Andrew here, and in this video we are taking a look at question number 6 from the math test inside test 4 in your red book. So take a second to pause the video, read question 6, and once you have read the question, go ahead and click the play button. Now, as we've seen many times before and we'll see many times again, question number 6 is a word problem, which means that we are going to use our word problem strategy to solve this problem. And we start our word problem strategy by asking ourselves a question. Step 1, what am I trying to find? And in this particular word problem, my friends, we are trying to find the measure of angle CBE, which is, this is CBE. We are looking for the measure of this angle right here. Great, now we got to find the measure of angle CBE. Step 2, what do we know? Well, everything that we know is represented in the picture that they give us in the problem. So I just went ahead and recreated the picture on the board. But everything that we know or need to know is demonstrated in this picture. And using the information in this picture, we are going to move on to step 3 to solve the problem and find the measure of angle CBE. Now, in order to find the measure of angle CBE, the first thing that you need to know, please remember that any triangle, doesn't matter what the triangle looks like, if you add up the measures of all 3 angles inside the triangle, that sum will always be 180 degrees. Also, check it out. Remember that if you have a straight line with a ray touching that line or any line intersecting that line, that these two angles will always add up to a full 180 degrees. Now, using those 2 little bits of information, we can go ahead and apply that to our picture and solve this problem. Any 3 angles the sum of the 3 angles in a triangle is always 180 degrees. The sum of any 2 angles who share a straight line is always 180 degrees. Let's apply that to our picture here. So here's where we're going to start. In our smaller triangle here, triangle ABE, you notice that we know the measure of this angle and the measure of this angle. We do not, however, know the measure of that angle. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to find the measure of angle ABE. And how do we do this? Well, we know that if we add 28 plus 90 plus this angle measure, it will add up to 180 degrees. So let's find the measure of angle ABE. So we'll have 28 degrees plus 90 degrees plus the measure of angle ABE equals 180 degrees. Now, to find the measure of angle ABE, we're going to subtract 90 degrees from both sides, and we're going to subtract 28 degrees from both sides. And when you do that, you find that the measure of angle ABE is 62 degrees. So this angle measure right here is 62 degrees. Awesome. Now, we can use that information to move on to our next step. Remember that any 2 angles that share a straight line add up to 180 degrees. And look what we have here. We have 2 angles right here and right here that share this straight line. And so that means that the sum of the measures of these 2 angles has to be 180 degrees. So here's what we can do. Now check this out. We have 62 degrees plus the measure of angle CBE equals 180 degrees. Now, to find the measure of angle CBE, which is what we're trying to find in the problem, all we have to do is subtract 62 degrees from both sides. And when you do that, you will be left with 118 degrees. And that is answer choice G. So your answer here is answer choice G.